Welcome to Fed Biz Exchange. I'm Michelle Brown, your coach and your mentor, and today I'm going to talk to you about the 5-step map to winning federal government contracts. I know it seems like a lot sometimes trying to win these federal government contracts, but you need to keep all of the pieces together. And the way you do that is by using this process map. If you go back to check and make sure that you're in the right step and you're doing the things you're supposed to do under that step, you can stay on track. If you get confused, you can also come back to make sure that you know where you should be or what you didn't do. So let's get into it. Step one. Step one is researching, doing your due diligence, and making sure that you have all of your right codes and keywords. Your NAICS codes, you need to go to NAICS.com to make sure that those codes match what you're selling to the government or what you'd like to sell to the government. Number two, you need to take your product service codes, which are your PSC codes. Most of you rarely use those. You may not even know what they are. But your product service codes are actually the more accurate codes. All of the federal buyers tend to use the right product service codes because that's what's in the government system. So you need to know what code your federal buyer is using because you need to mirror what he or she is doing. Because if you're in their space, you're going to find all of the opportunities that they put out there for you to get. If you don't mirror the federal buyers and the contracting officers, you will miss all of the opportunities they're trying to give to you. Your keywords. Your keywords will come from the descriptions of your NAICS codes at NAICS.com and your PSC codes. If you don't have your PSC codes, click on the link in the comment section below, and we will send you a list of all of the codes that are in the federal government system. That way, you will not only find your codes, but you could find other codes that you actually may want to use to sell the government some additional things. Then you're going to go to usaspending.gov and you're going to do research on the NAICS codes, the PSC codes, and the keywords if you need to. Now, don't do all of the codes at the same time. Do one PSC code search at a time, one NAICS code search at a time. Now, you may have to do it a couple of times because maybe you'll get too much information, but do them one at a time. If you combine everything together, you will miss opportunities. Step two, you go back to your SAM or go set up your SAM and use the NAICS codes and the PSC codes that you got during your research. That is very important. Even if you already have NAICS codes in your SAM, put these others in there. If you have NAICS codes in your SAM, but you don't even know what these codes are or what they're for, remove them because when a contracting officer comes to look at your profile, you don't want them to wonder what is it exactly that you do. That doesn't mean you can't do different things with the government. It just means you don't want to confuse them and you want to look professional and look like you know what you're doing. You're not just all over the place seeing what sticks. Step three. In step three, you're going to start searching for FBO.gov. You're going to start, and that means searching for solicitations specifically. Fedconnect.com, you're going to search for solicitations and Dibbs. Most of you don't know about Fedconnect.com and you don't know about Dibbs, so just use FBO. There's plenty of stuff in FBO.gov, which is also beta.sam.gov. Okay, that's the new name for it. So do your research using your NAICS codes and your PSC codes. So you're going to take one PSC code at a time and look to see if there are any solicitations out there for you as it relates to your PSC codes. You're going to do the same thing with your NAICS codes. You're going to do that on a regular daily basis. I know it's not the same FBO as it used to be because before we had search agents. We don't have that anymore. So now it's a little bit more physical. We have to do it ourselves. Make sure you do that often and daily. Then step four, you're going to bid, bid, bid. Everything that you find that you can do, whether it's a service, a product, you need to bid on it. Okay? If you hesitate to bid, you will never learn. All they can say is no. You want them to see you, to see your company, and know that you can do this. Step 5, then you start winning. May take a month or two, may take 4 months. The point is that you need to start bidding. These contracting officers will not know who you are. They won't work with you if they don't see you enough. You need to bid, bid, bid. You need to repeat step 3, 4, and 5 until you start winning. Once you start winning, you continue to do this over and over and over. That's how I win. Doesn't matter what it is that I'm doing, I use the same strategy, this 5 steps. Thank you for joining me today. Please don't forget to subscribe and share our channel with other business owners and aspiring government contractors.